Hello, I've got a Burial IPA here. This one is Until There Is No Longer. A 7.4% hazy IPA. They call it a New England IPA, and I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. Already poured it. So there's the beer. It had a pretty nice head for a while. And you can see it's super pale, super milky, hazy. Reminds me of some of the best old double dry hopped Citra beers that I had, starting 10 years ago. Um, all Citra in this one. They use some Citra Incognito, and then the dry hop that's Citra Pellets and Citra Cryo. So all sorts of different hop products, be it the pelletized plant, lupulin powder, just the flavor crystals, or Incognito is some kind of liquid hop product they add to the beer. I think it's before fermentation, maybe during, I'm not sure. This is the batch from January 5th. So it's like 19 days, or no, yeah, 19 days in the can. And it smells just reminds me of like the best double dry hopped, super in your face Citra beers I had going back 10 years, about maybe a little less. Like some of Trillium's like double dry hop for a point and stuff. But this doesn't have the sort of spicy green polyphenolic characters like those do. It's just like lemon meringue, mango, a little bit of creamsicle, but it really catches the classic Citra character that I love. It's not like a lot of Citra beers these days where they're just like, it's all too sweet, cake and candy. That has to do with the yeast also. Like the yeast in this is not making it all just too much, just like bubble gum and candy. I'm not really getting any bubble gum. I mean, maybe a teeny bit of what I call like juicy fruit, but it's not classic bubblegum flavor or like Belgian yeast. Maybe almost like, not quite banana, but it's got this like smoothie like thing going on, this creamy thing going on. So yeah, it smells really good. Maybe like banana mango, but not banana like Runts or German wheat beer. Mm. Yeah, there's a teeny bit of a powdery texture in there, but not too much. But it packs in this classic Citra that I love. And I feel like I haven't had many beers these days that can do that. A little sweet, very low in bitterness, very low. We'll see if we get a little bit of throat burn after a while from all the haze. Mm, that's fantastic. That does it. And it's pretty clean. It's not boozy for 7.4. Yeah, that's it. That's the Citra Hazy Juice Bomb um, that everyone wants. This had like a 4.21 on Untapped. I can't. This is really really good. I guess people would say it's like Meyer lemon or something like that. Alphonse mangoes. Got to give all the names to them, but yeah, it's very mangoey and sweet lemony. Maybe there's a little bit of bitterness coming in, and there's, now that I get my nose in there, there's a little bit of like a stanky cannabis thing, just a little bit. Otherwise, it's kind of like mimosa, and not exactly like an actual mimosa drink, but more like mimosa, a cannabis strain that has a very sweet citrusy note to it. This isn't quite like orange juice. Maybe yeah, a blend of mango, orange. It's a V8 splash sort of cocktail of all my favorite um, fruits that are pale orange colored. And it's a pretty full soft body. It is a teeny bit of a lip smacking thing. It is quite sweet, but like Not too much. It's working with the flavors. Yeah, that's just. I don't know why more breweries aren't going for something like this these days. I guess the citrus single hop thing is still done quite a bit, but like I don't know, they're not chasing this style. And so many breweries are making the like using all the crazy New Zealand hops they have these days, and all the brand new hops, and um, I don't know. This is still like the king. Mm-hmm. Wow, fantastic. This is close to a perfect IPA. Wow, or perfect hazy Citra IPA. Yeah, like no throat burn. Just a little bit of bitterness comes in to keep it from being super cloying, and it's the same flavors throughout. Yeah, a little bit of spiciness, I guess, when you start gulping it. But they just did a fantastic job of not getting a whole bunch of spicy polyphenols in a beer that's like so heavily hopped. Brewing it in a way that doesn't extract those to make the harshness that often comes with that. Like a lot of Trillium beers do that. Sometimes they nail it. Um, and it's very, yeah, this is the closest thing to this is to is probably really good Trillium, but Trillium rarely would have like head and lacing like that, and it would be a sharp feel. Trillium might be able to get a bigger aroma. This is a pretty good aroma though. Excuse me. I don't have much else to say about this. Fantastic. It's getting a little bit more towards some bitter orange lemon stuff as I drink it, which I like. It's evolving slightly, but still has it's still all bright, all nice, bright, juicy fruit flavor, in a very pleasant to drink package with no off flavors, booziness, medicinal. Like, yep, 4.9. I don't know. Should I give it? I guess I'll give it a 5. I can't really see how this would get much better. Like maybe the head could be. Sometimes, rarely, Treehouse can get a better, slightly better head and slightly better like silky feel. So this is 4.98 or something. Fantastic stuff. Bye.